It is another Friday in Lent, and as you can tell, the weather is bad yet again. It is incredible. Every week there's been either snow or rain, but tonight I am outside of the St. Charles Borromeo Center here at St. John de la Salle parish in Niagara Falls. We're check out their fish fry. They have some interesting options on the menu, including homemade coleslaw and parsley potatoes. But is it any good? Let's find out. Okay, so I'm all set up here at St. John de la Salle. It's $15. Got the beer battered fish with homemade coleslaw and homemade parsley potatoes. They say they're going to bring it out to me at the table, so we'll wait for it to be delivered, see what it's all about, and let you know if it's any good. Okay, the dinner has arrived. Oh, look at this. We have nice homemade coleslaw. Look at those parsley potatoes. That is absolutely not what I was expecting them to look like, and I am very excited. You have these nice big pieces of fish, beer battered and fried, and $15. Looks pretty good. I have some silverware here. I'm gonna go ahead and grab myself a drink, and then we'll get back and see how it tastes. I also went up and grabbed some desserts. These are $3 each, so another $6 I spent, but I just wanted to try something. We have a pistachio item here, and we have this apple pie with a cinnamon roll crust. And for $1, I also got a dessert, or rather a Pepsi. So $15 plus a drink makes it $16. Then $3 if you want a dessert, you don't have to. So I spent a little more than normal. I'm not going to add these to the review. These are just things I wanted to try because they looked unique and I'm kind of hungry. This is what I'm here for. This is what we're going to eat. Let's do it. So here's that fish. You can see the steam coming right off it. Nice piece of fish. Not as thick as the other pieces that I've had, but you can definitely smell the beer batter coming through the breading. It's adhering nicely. It's not too hard. Doesn't look like it's going to fall apart either, so let's give it a shot. That fish is really good. Now, the chef, I met her earlier, that makes the potatoes. She said I'm going to love this dinner. Well, that fish is really good. It is crispy. Sometimes I don't really get crispy. I get crunchy and hard, and I get some sort of soft things at times, but this one's really crispy, and you really get that beer batter flavor coming through. Sometimes it says it's beer batter, but I never really know if it is. This one is definitely beer battered. It is crispy, it is hot, and it is really, really tasty. Okay, so here's that homemade coleslaw. It's definitely not from the can. It's not chopped up. It is definitely vinegar based. There's no mayo or anything like that. Looks like you have your standard cabbage and some carrots, shredded cabbage. Looks really good. Looks like it's going to be super light, which is nice. Not as heavy, especially when you get those mayo based ones. And it doesn't smell too vinegary. So I'm pretty excited to taste this. So enough talking. Let's try it. That is incredibly light. You get a nice flavor from the vinegar coming through. It's not overpowering. You still get to taste the carrots and the cabbage. This might be my favorite coleslaw I've had at any fish fry. This is incredibly tasty. Holy cow, I'm really excited. All right, and now the most unique item of any fish fry I've been at so far this year, these parsley potatoes. Now, I was expecting them to be like the little mini potatoes, like salt potatoes. These appear more to be like mashed potatoes. But you can see all the parsley in there. So you can get a look at that. You got the parsley. There's lots of butter, maybe garlic as well. They smell incredible. The person who made them promised me they're going to be incredible. Are they? Let's find out. They are definitely homemade, just like it's advertised on their flyer. You got nice pieces and chunks of potatoes in there, nice and smooth. Incredible flavor. This is completely unique to any other fish fry that I've ever been at. It might be my favorite side I've had. I really like potato salad and macaroni salad, you know that. But these potatoes are really good and really unique. All right, I'm here with Connie, who's actually the creator of the fish fry here at St. John de la Salle. She's going to tell us a little bit about how the fish fry started and why they have these unique parsley potatoes. Connie, go ahead.
Well, my husband and I owned a restaurant in Niagara Falls called Weekends. And when we closed our restaurant, my kids went to St. John de la Salle school. So we decided we would do it for the benefit of the school. Then, unfortunately, the school closed, but my husband had passed away. So they talked me into keeping it up. So we've been doing it. This is our 30th year that we've been doing this. And the reason we do the potatoes like this is because I don't like frozen French fries.
Me neither. I think the French fries are the worst part of the fish fry dinner.
I don't like frozen French fries, and I love parsley potatoes, and we use real butter.
Yes,
and that's
I can
the
taste
difference.
that. Yes.
And the reason for the coleslaw is I don't like mayonnaise, so we do a oil vinegar base.
Great.
It's coleslaw.
Great.
So that's why we came with that, and we also have a baked fish also that is my favorite. I love
That's what you're saying. Yeah, the baked
so
fish is really good
so
too.
Good. Yes,
yeah.
It's really good.
Well, it's really, really tasty so far, and I appreciate all the work that you're doing. You can really tell the difference when you go to these fish fries versus the ones that are made in-house versus the ones that are catered. So you're really doing a nice job. How many dinners do you typically serve a week?
Well, it depends. It depends on the week. We've had really bad weather on Friday,
I know.
And then of course we had St. Patrick's Day.
Yes.
So today, I bet you we did probably 250 today.
Oh, that's pretty great.
But we do an average between 175 to 250, 260. We've done as much as 300,
Great.
but this year we haven't.
Great.
So. And next week, with being Good Friday, half the population goes away.
Right.
So.
Right. Sometimes it's hard to find a fish fry on Good Friday, so it's nice that you offer that.
Yeah, we do.
And where do all the proceeds go?
The proceeds all go to our church, to St. John de la Salle Church.
Great.
And they use it for whatever. We need to repair the roof, whatever we need it for.
Awesome. So you're going to be here for 30 more years, right?
Heck no, I'm old.
Well, Connie, thank you so much. Your fish fry is delicious. Really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Like that, so I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of the dinner, get into those desserts that you saw, then come back a little bit later and let you know my final thoughts on St. John de la Salle's fish fry up here in Niagara Falls. And that is another clean plate for me at these wonderful fish fries. Nothing left. Even the desserts are gone. What did I think about St. John de la Salle's fish fry? I really liked it. I was super surprised. I had no idea what to expect other than what I had read on the website. I knew what the sides were going to be, and I knew what the price of the dinner was going to be. But it certainly didn't prepare me for what I was about to eat. Let's start with the fish. I thought it was super crispy. Sometimes you get things that are really hard with the breading, and it's almost like concrete. It breaks your forks and things like that, but not this one. This one was crunchy, and it was flavorful. It was warm. I really liked the fish. Might be my favorite fish, or top 3 favorite fish I've ever had at one of these local fish fries. Then we get to the coleslaw, which is definitely, without a doubt, my new favorite coleslaw of any fish fry I have been at. I really liked how the fact that it was made with oil and vinegar, not with mayo. It made it really light and cool. It was a nice sort of contrast with the heavy-duty breading on the fish that you might have, or when you have French fries at a dinner, you have all those fried foods, and then you add that really heavy, thick, mayonnaise-based coleslaw. This was not that. It was light, cool, and refreshing. Had an incredible flavor. And like I said, without a doubt, my new #1 favorite coleslaw. And then we have those parsley potatoes, which is really what drew me to the dinner in the first place. Always looking for something unique, and that was the unique angle. And boy, did they live up to my expectations. Now, they didn't look like I thought they were going to look like. Thought they'd be like the little mini potatoes, like those salt potatoes, but they were more like a mashed potato. And they had a lot of great butter and flavor in there, and the parsley came through. There might even be a little garlic or whatnot in there. Maybe it was just my imagination, who knows. But it was really, really flavorful. The mashed potato consistency was very smooth, but every once in a while you got a couple chunks from the potatoes to remind you that this was a homemade side dish. It was not from a can. Let's talk about those sides for a second. So that's what I'm talking about. When I go and get a fish fry, I want my sides to be filled like these ones were filled. You see how they filled the entire compartment where the sides go? There wasn't a whole lot of space left in there for everything. Look at the potatoes, for instance. They were like over the top of the container. That was the appropriate amount of sides, and I am appreciative of that. So Connie and her team of volunteers do a great job up there. Connie's been running it for 30 years. I was super impressed with her story. You know, she's experienced loss, whether that was the loss of her restaurant, the loss of her husband, the loss of the school, and yet she's continued to persevere and provide an awesome community event for those up in Niagara Falls. She's certainly living up to the charism of the namesake of her parish, St. John Baptist de la Salle, who wrote a very simple prayer which said, "Live Jesus in our hearts forever." I definitely think Connie is doing a great job of living that out at St. John Baptist de la Salle in Niagara Falls. So, if you are looking for a really great fish fry to go to on Good Friday, and perhaps your local church or fire hall isn't having one, get in your car, drive to Niagara Falls, and have the fish fry at St. John de la Salle. It is an incredible fish fry. It has 2 thumbs up for me, a 9.5 out of 10. It was absolutely delicious, but I'm also going to give it a very special 10 out of 10 for really serving the mission of why I go to those community-based fundraisers, or fish fries rather, which are the fire halls and the schools and the churches, because it was really truly a community event. It served a need. The people were there for a long time. They had fellowship. They had really good food. It was made with love and care. It was really a mission that Connie and her team were doing, not just a job or an obligation. So that's going to do it for me from St. John de la Salle. I hope you liked it. If you liked this video, make sure you give me a big thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss any of the upcoming fish fry videos. And also, we're going to be getting into hiking season and camping season again, so you don't want to miss any of those. And until next time, thanks for watching, and see you later.